Hey, Jimmy back with another unboxing, if you will, but for a different reason today. It is, if you guys remember my last video for the Danzig albums I scored, I got the first four albums through the Udiscover or the Complex site, if you will, and had an issue with one of the albums. And today we're going to talk about it. The issue was with Danzig 2, the Lucifuge album, and this happens to be of course, this is my wife's favorite album by Danzig, and of course, of all the albums that would be messed up or have an issue, it's this one. Now, this one, I should have opened it while I was making the video, but I had to send some pictures to the folks for some support. I'll show you what's going on here. So on side one, see that white thing? That is pressed into the vinyl. I know it's hard to see, get all the reflections in here, but that's on the vinyl and it will not come off. And I mean, the track plays. I mean, all the way through till you get to the last song on that side, which is her Black Wings. And I reached out to customer support to let them know that, hey, I got a defect. And I hope it's not a pressing issue, because I did see one other person with a pressing issue for Lucifuge online, or at least through my search through Reddit. Nonetheless, today it came in, and honestly, it was a super quick turnaround. I can honestly say the support there for customer service has been outstanding. But we're going to open this guy up real quick here and see what this one looks like. I'll unbox this one and actually break out the vinyl here while I'm doing the unboxing. We'll see what it looks like, and hopefully there'll be no damage. All right, so here we go. It's got a little packing slip in here. Little cardboard protective cover. Of course, same identical album. And let me get the little razor out here. We'll slice down and pop a record out and see what it looks like. And hopefully we will see a good version of this album and no other issues. And like I said, the customer service team there was outstanding, and I was worried that this would be sold out again. They wouldn't be able to get me a copy. All right, so everything looks identical here. Pop it out of its sleeve. Here goes nothing. All right, let's see here. This side two absolutely looks fine, and side one perfect. Nothing on either one of the sides. I am ecstatic. That's perfect. And like I said, customer service for the Complex site, the folks that end up purchasing these albums through, were absolutely fantastic. 100% fantastic. And I couldn't have asked for a better experience. They kept me in the loop. They said they were going to reach out to their supplier, which is Udiscover Music. And Udiscover, I guess they never really got in contact with me. I just had one person in particular that responded to me on 3 different occasions. Of course, I reported it last week, the same day I did the unboxing that night, as I started going through to listen to these albums. And I got a response back the very next day from whoever was in charge of, I guess, doing the customer service in their mail. And that person said they would look into it and they would contact the supplier. And then they replied back on Friday of last week and said, still haven't heard anything back. As soon as we know something, we'll let you know. Kind of follow up. And then I got the email yesterday from the same person, and they basically said, hey, great news. They are shipping it. We'll give you a tracking number if they provide one to us, but they have confirmed that the replacement's being shipped. Now, they didn't tell me anything about returning it. I'm going to email back to let them know that I got the album, and if they want me to go ahead and return the other one back to it, because maybe they get some credit through whoever did the pressing. I don't know who the pressing, if Udiscover actually presses the music or not. But yeah, overall, fantastic experience. I will listen to this, and perfect timing. This is the week of Halloween, and Danzig is Halloween's king, so to speak. So it's pretty awesome. And as a bonus to this video, I got as I've talked about in the past, I subscribe to a couple of guys, or I follow a couple of folks on Twitter or on X for vinyl deals and deals in general. And if you were a follower of that same person, you saw last week that Pyromania on vinyl was available for $10.76. And it was through Amazon. I went ahead and jumped on, didn't have it already on vinyl. One of the best hair metal albums. And I don't even know if you want to put that in the hair metal section. That right there is just great hard rock. That was certainly the new wave, or the end of the new wave of British heavy metal for this band. But here, I've already opened the box. Well, I should say my wife opened the box because she's expecting some stuff from Amazon. So the Amazon box is already open. I'm going to show you what it looked like on the inside, because she was like, why is this only a record? So the record's in here. As you can see, it's got like a little spacer, prevents it. Now, you ask, why was this album so cheap? I'm going to pull this out. This is brand new. I haven't opened the record. I'm going to do this live too, so because I got to ship it back. But I'm hoping you can see this. There are creases, it's not going to show it on this end. I wonder if it'll show it on this end. Right there, just a little bit of a crease right here where this has been bent. You can kind of see it right there. That end was bent and this end was bent as well, but not as bad as this end. I was feeling, for the record, it does not feel like it's damn. Oh, right here. I mean, obviously this corner is just, if you could see, there it is. There's the crease. I mean, it's blatantly there, but $10 I'm willing to accept a bent or a non-perfect, non-mint sleeve here, or album cover. I'm going to slide this thing open here if I can and take a look at the album to see what it looks like. And we'll see if this is going to be a keeper or not, because obviously I'll have to spin this tonight as long as it's not damaged, and then I'll send it back to whoever Amazon tells me to send it back to. But at $10, man, I mean $10, I couldn't pass it up, especially since this was on my short list of albums I've been wanting to get for a while anyway. And as I've said many times in my videos, I am the guy that's going to wait for deals. Obviously the Danzigs weren't super deals, but it's super deals when you compare what those originals are selling for, or on the Discogs, and here we go, on the Discogs market and other markets out there. All right, so this version, made in Germany. I don't see anything special other than that. What's weird is this thing is in a red sleeve, and it's black wax, perfect. What my preference is. Let's slide it out here and see what we got. Slowly but surely. Okay. Very, very cool. Okay, yeah. So wax looks good. I mean, this is side one, I think. Yeah, side one. All right. Wax looks great. I haven't handled a Pyromania album before, but the center artwork here looks pretty darn cool. Once again, this is going to get a spin today to make sure I got to clean it. Looks like there's a bunch of particles on this, so this will get a good cleaning here in just a few minutes. And if it's going to be a keeper, it's going to get put in a different sleeve or a protective case for it. But anyway, I just wanted to drop a quick video, basically glorifying my satisfaction with the Udiscover and the Complex experience, and then just the quick unboxing of the shoddily packed Amazon package of the $10 Pyromania album. Can't beat it. Anyway, I do have a couple more things coming, but they are further out. It's going to be pre-order stuff. I guess for the next few weeks, it's probably going to be more used stuff if I get a chance to go to and from like our local shops that have the vinyl. I'll look and see if I find good deals here and there. Getting closer to Christmas, so it's going to absolutely slow down tremendously, because I got to take care of the family and make sure that we celebrate Christmas. My daughter being a vinyl junkie as well, so me and her will be able to take advantage of a couple of shopping trips together. Can't wait for that. But stay tuned. I should have a couple more videos here, and the video production may slow down a little bit here for a little bit, but it's I don't have super deep pockets over here, so we do what we can. But anyway, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate all the likes. Subscribe if you can, share if you will, and give me a thumbs up. And most of all, when you get your music, just listen with intent. Thanks. I'll see you guys next time.